How's everybody out there in YouTube land tonight? I hope this finds you well. Lord have mercy, what a week it has been. I hope everybody has been having a much better week than I have been having. We've got a few people out there in the chat. And let's see here. We've got Frenzy Wicked Truth in the house. We got Jim Bashirs is in the house. Harnell Media, that's Steve. He's in the house. And good to see everybody. Please share this out and hit that like button, if you would, please. And we'll do a giveaway here in a little bit. I've been digging around at finding a few other things to add to the giveaway pile, since it looks like it's going to be a while before I can move the studio anywhere, because those plans are up in the air. I was going to move it upstairs, but now that I don't know if I'm going to have it upstairs, I don't know that I want to take my expensive equipment up there and try to sacrifice it to the element gods. So everything's just kind of on hold for right now. Maybe we'll have some new developments on all this by next week, but I'm sure probably a few people are wondering, well, what's going on? The insurance company's screwing me royal. They don't want to pay for the damages, and they have offered me less than 10% of what it's going to take in order to repair things around here, and they think that I should just be jubilant. And they're wrong. And so I've lawyered up. So we're going to see if this dude can do anything. I've given him a nice big stack of paperwork and stuff to go through, insurance policies and correspondence and things of that nature. And I meet with him next week to see what he's got to say about things. But I like his name. He has 5-star rating. And then I like his name because his name is Coffin.
Coffin. There you go. I like that.
And I like to be able to tell people, I'm sending a coffin for you.
Yeah, that gets the message across.
And if I was you, I'd sleep with one eye open.
There you go. Hi, everyone out there in Brenda G's Designs land.
I hope everybody's doing better than I'm doing. Lord, I tell you what, I haven't had any sleep now in over 3 weeks, and my diet has gone straight to hell. You know, I don't eat much at all, and I know I can't be gaining any weight, but there at the same time, I'm not really sure I'm losing any weight either. If anything, I'm worrying it off, and that's not necessarily a good way to go about things, but it is what it is.
Stress isn't good for you. It shuts down your immune system. I mean, stress is a cause of a lot of problems. So you shouldn't be under stress continuously, or things can go downhill fast.
Yeah, the psoriasis is eating me alive. I'm covered up in the psoriasis, and it just keeps getting worse. I keep breaking out more and more every day.
I just learned that when they do organ transplants, they inject you with stuff that artificially gives you stress because it will shut down the body's ability to fight off things, because it tries to conserve all your faculties to survive the threat. You know, so things like repairing wounds is secondary because you've got to survive in the moment. And that's how they get the new organ not to be rejected, is because your body is under chemically induced stress. Yeah, not good. Stress is not good.
Yeah, I couldn't fight off nothing at this point. I just try to stay the hell.
I'm worried about you, Brenda. You know, this is a big deal in and of itself, but for your personal health situation, it's also a big deal.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been through cancer, and I've been through a heart attack, and I had my dad. I've been through a foreclosure and a bankruptcy. And so far, I would say that all of those things was a piece of cake compared to this.
Oh, no, sucks. Sucks. Well, I mean, I wish I had flowers and rainbows to report on my end, but this hurricane was a real challenge. Now, no property damage. Everything functioned as it should, but I almost passed out 3 times getting the basement ready to take on water with the least amount of property damage and equipment damage and wood storage damage. I mean, I'm there hauling the thing, turning it upside down. I'm one guy. I'm not as young as I used to be. And I'm calling off work tomorrow. I told my boss, I'm like, look, I shouldn't have worked today. I need to recover. So anyway, but no issues. The sump pumps did their job barely.
Well, if I had a piece of advice to give every homeowner, and even if you're renting and you have renter's insurance, this is not bad advice. You better check out your insurance company and find out what kind of a rating they've got, because I've done that now after the fact. And boy, am I sorry that I got involved with them, because they don't have very good ratings. And you need to read your insurance policy. And I don't care how dry and boring it is. You need to sit there and read that thing and see what kind of coverage you got. And then make sure that if something happens, that you hold them to it. And don't let them try to, blow smoke up your fanny and tell you you're a chimney. You tell them, look, I paid my money. This is what my coverage is for. And you're going to do what you're supposed to do, even if you have to lawyer up.
Insurance companies don't make money by paying out claims.
Well,
so they're incentivized to.
If they don't pay out the money to pay out the claim after they have collected your premium, it's called false advertising. So you can't promise somebody that you're going to take care of them, take their money to take care of them, and then turn your back on them when there's a problem.
Well, I mean, that's the way the world should work.
Well, yeah, it's pretty in the perfect world that apparently only exists inside my head. Had I known that I was wasting my money paying insurance premiums, then I would not have paid the insurance premiums. What's the point?
Yeah. Yep.
So,
sucks.
There it is. But let's say we got the White Tupac in the house. Howdy. Hope everything's going good with you. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been here. Sure has. Good to see you.
Good to see everyone in the chat there. We got Jim Shears, Harneo Media, Frenzy Wicked Truth. People are piling in, Brenda.
Come on in.
They want to see the mind equals blown goodness.
Come on in. The roof ain't fell yet. It may have a hole in it, but it ain't fell yet.
Well, your studio looks great. It hasn't impacted the studio.
It's on the back side of the house in the downstairs portion. So this probably be about the last room that goes.
That's
when
good.
It all caves in. But yeah, that's why I'm thinking I don't really want to move my equipment to another room when I don't know what the outcome's going to be on this yet. So we're just going to hold tight and see what happens. It's
Good deal.
It's been quite the wild ride. Maker Deluche said that he was going to be here, and I'm waiting for him to show up.
Maker Deloach, yeah, Ryan, he's a cool guy. I want to get out to his shop in Tennessee. I think he's from Tennessee.
Donnie the Traveler's in the house. Hello, Donnie.
Hi, Donnie. Welcome to Mind Equals Blown.
Hope everything's going well for you out there in Traveler Land.
If there's any interesting facts, drop them in the chat. Brenda and I will riff off them.
What happens when your dish rag gets wet, says Frenzy Wicked Truth. I give up. Lay it on me.
Look what she wrote to me earlier. She wrote, hi there, Matt, T-H-A-R. Hi there. Well, howdy.
That's what you get from them Southerners.
Well, bless your heart. Oh, I guess I can't say that. That's a bad word.
People tell me that they like my Southern accent. This ain't Southern. This is redneck. This is Ohio redneck. Is what this is. Southern person slap you silly. They heard you say something like that.
Southern person has a slower cadence. Yours is very fast and redneck.
Well, and there's syrupy sweet too.
What?
Hello there, sugar pie.
Oh, right. Okay.
Just gets wet.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, my roof was not a dish rag. Got wet and got a hole in it.
Here's some fun facts. My 10-foot by 10-foot shed, I put rain spouts on it and moved it into a 55-gallon jug, like a cistern, I guess is what you call it. But it catches the rainwater.
Right.
before Ida rolled through Pennsylvania, I emptied it out. Like I drained it all out, plugged it all back up. After Ida, thing is full. So
That's a lot of water.
by 10 foot by 10 foot, at least 55 gallons fell in that 10 foot by 10 foot area, the rooftop area.
Are you sure the neighborhood kids didn't come around there and pee in it?
That would take quite the effort just to pull off, and I'm not sure what they'd get out of it.
Filling up your rain barrel making you think it's water.
I wonder how much it actually collected, because it has an overflow. So if it fills up, it'll overflow into the drain spout. So sometime during the storm, it hit max capacity. Thing could have filled up twice the amount, and I would never know it. What has an ear but don't listen, says Frenzy Wicked Truth. Oh,
Corn.
Jim might have caught that. Yeah.
When you live on a farm, you know those things.
So what does Jimmy Crack Corn actually mean?
Nobody knows. Some kind of foolishness somebody thought up to make a song.
Oh, Frenzy Wicked Truth says no, corn is not the answer to what has ear but don't listen.
What's your answer?
All right, let's hear it, Frenzy Wicked Truth. What's the answer?
Headphones. Well, they don't have ears.
No, well, we'll find out soon. Headphones.
That's what I said. Headphones don't have ears.
You're seeing the comments before me. Like when you spoke out the word headphones, I couldn't see her reply.
That's because I'm the boss. That's why.
Yeah, maybe.
And the sooner you figure it out, the better off you're going to be.
Oh, I believe you think you're the boss. The key word is think.
Well, see, I had this idea that maybe we needed to add a new segment to the show.
Oh, see, we're doing live programming segments here for you folks. All right.
See, I'm thinking if there's anybody in the audience out there that has camera capability, because we want to see your pretty face. If you have camera capability and you'd like to be on the show for just a couple minutes here, then if I've got an ability, got you on Messenger or something, maybe I could send you the link and you'd like to come in here and ask Matt anything.
Well, see, I was going to say that I don't like that option because I'm shy, but I do like talking about myself. So now I'm on board.
Yeah. So we could have you on here, just a couple minutes if you want to ask Matt anything on the show.
We have someone who thinks it's a good idea, Jim Bashirs.
Yep.
Oh, I see. If I'm looking at the inside chat within the StreamYard panel, I can see the comments in real time. Looking at the YouTube feed, they come up slower.
So mine's just the opposite.
Okay. Oh, no, you don't want me to ask anything because I will dig deep. Hey, my life's an open book. I have a few topics that are not fit for public consumption, but other than that, I am wide. I'm pretty agreeable.
See, I think the deeper the better because you might get some of them splinters that doctor missed.
Brenda already trying to be recruiting me.
Well, I've been trying to recruiter.
This is a PG show, isn't it?
Can you tell I ain't had no sleep for 3 weeks? Yeah. I've been trying to recruit her to come on Russell's show on Saturday night.
Gotcha.
Talk about some of these projects she's got going on.
Okay.
And she said, I don't think he wants me on. I said, sure. I said, just, let him know. You got to have a camera and a microphone, but, let him know. And he'll schedule you in there.
And a microphone.
But, if anybody's interested in this new segment and you'd like to come on to ask Matt anything, then you let me know. And I'll get you the link here.
Is the format they ask me one question and then jump off, or is it like can they hog my time all like what's the parameters here? Are there any?
Depends on how entertaining they are. You
Okay.
know, if it's a dull, boring question, I'm gonna boot their ass out. But if they're gonna ask you something that entertains us, say that's the advantage of me having the button.
Okay. See, being successful on the internet is all about setting clear expectations. So the expectation is you can ask me at least one question and Brenda will boot you if you're boring. That sounds fair.
Oh,
I don't want my face on it. Well, she doesn't have to share her camera. She can do this.
I think that they ought to be on camera. You know, get on here with us and, you know, be part of. Ain't nobody no uglier than me and Matt. We got faces for radio.
I mean, I'm not making myself more handsome by going like this. So
no, that's awful.
Now I'm less handsome now. See, now the ladies will just throw themselves at me. And see, now I've kind of put the buffer out there.
No, that's just the opposite.
Oh, what?
You that bug on your lip doesn't do nothing for you. Makes me want to slap you with a fly swatter or a newspaper.
Have I figured out women wrong my whole life?
Yes. Exactly. Now you're figuring it out. Now you're getting it. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Well, then spread the word. If you know somebody that can get on here and ask Matt something, you know, then spread the word. Let people know that this is going to be a new segment that we'll add to the show.
Jim put a question in the chat. Now I'll answer it if he comes on. I won't answer it if it's written in the chat. You've got to come on because that's what we want, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about that today, and I thought, you know, that would be a great addition to the show.
Okay.
Come on in and ask Matt anything.
There you go.
If I don't like the question, I'm going to boot your ass out. I mean.
Well, Brenda, I'm very knowledgeable in a lot of different subjects. So
Well, you are. I've asked you a lot of questions you couldn't answer. But that's okay. I'm about to ask you another one. I tried to upload a video to YouTube today. And that girlfriend of yours, she got this thing going on where, you know, she just interrupts everything I try to do. And that sucker, I'll look at right now, but I'm here to tell you, it is still checking. It's got checks running on it. So it's not available for me to actually release the video.
Oh, you can release it with the checks not complete.
No, it won't let me get all the way through the process.
Sure. You can close that window down and then go to your main list and just flip it to public.
I don't think so. But I'll try after the show because I got a heifer Haven that I think is pretty entertaining myself. But, you know, apparently she thinks it's too entertaining, so she's trying to stop me from getting it up here.
See, I thought Susan settled down there for a while. I'm surprised she's acting back up again.
She's just a big pain in my rear end. I'll tell you what. I've never had anything, even long ones. Even back when I was doing like hour-long tutorial videos and stuff, I never had anything take this long. This has been running for over 3 hours now.
I bet you if you looked at the video on your list, like,
I'm looking at it.
Are you still on the upload window?
No, I'm over on the channel content list over in the studio.
Oh.
And it's got the little flashing blue button with check mark in it and says checks running.
Should be able to knock the little drop down menu to public, but okay.
So I'll try that after the show and see if I can get the darn thing to go through. But I've never had anything take this long to load. This is just a little 4.5 minute video. I don't know what's wrong with their junk. They need to fix it.
Well, do you use Canva? Do you use Canva for your thumbnails? Because Jim does. Yeah. He just discovered it.
Yeah, I've been using them for my thumbnails for
sweet.
Like ever.
Jim says the blue button of frustration. Yeah.
Yeah. Flash, 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 flash. Look,
Oh,
you
see,
don't
now,
flash.
now
You better
look.
have something to show me.
Now I saw the comment on YouTube before the inside chat of StreamYard. This tech is acting funky today, people.
All of it is. And it's Susan. It's all her. Every bit of it.
She's messing with StreamYard too?
She's messing with all of it.
Oh, man. Oh, speaking of Susan and YouTube, YouTube has got some good wins here this week because there are some huge Twitch streamers that have abandoned Twitch and can come over to YouTube. YouTube's looking nice and cozy for the streamers because Twitch is a son of a gun to do business, to have your business on that platform. It is very brutal and tough. And, Twitch is it's like a black hole. Like things go into Twitch, but they don't come out. Yeah. I mean, all of the other strategies, you do the Instagram, you do the Twitter, you do the Reddit, you do the Facebook, there's all kind of like bouncing back and forth between all those things. And then there's Twitch over here and there's just one direction. There's a lot of problems.
I tried it for a while and it was horrible. I'd do my live streams and I'd be sitting there by myself for an hour doing whatever it was I was doing. And I thought, well, if I want to entertain myself, I can entertain myself without being online to do it.
Exactly. Maker238 Deloach just showed up. Hi, Ryan.
There he is.
Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
Hey, Ryan.
He just got 1,000 subscribers the other week. And he's almost getting there to the 4,000 watch hours too.
He's on the rise.
So give that man some watch time, if you would, please. And you won't be sorry because his stuff is really good.
Yeah, Frenzy wanted to know who's this Susan we speak of. That's the CEO of YouTube.
Yeah.
She thinks she runs everything on the internet. AKA
my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Brian, Maker238 Deloach also got a new table saw.
Well, he needed one.
He got the big Mac Daddy one.
Well, hey, you're going to go all the way.
What's that?
If you're going to go all the way.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's the large and in charge one. Although when he first turned it on, the motor was going ting, 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 ting. I wonder if that all got kind of worked out. I thought maybe the blade was I don't know. It sounded a little suspect just because he turned it. The very first time he turned it on was on camera. And I was wondering if maybe it's just something was that worried me a little bit.
Sounds like screw loose plunking around in there.
Yeah. Well, who knows? But
somebody dropped a piece of metal in the motor.
Once I get my CNC machine made, I'm going to purchase a saw stop table saw. Now it won't be the Mac Daddy one that Ryan just got. I got a different model in mind, but I'm going to get a new table saw, and it's going to help me make the cutting boards that I want to sell on Etsy and my own website.
Yeah. Now, do you have all that other stuff to go with it? The planer and the jointer and the,
I have every piece of equipment you would need for a wood shop, but my equipment is not top end stuff. It's used, it's old, it works and works well. But if I ramp things up to production level, I'm going to have to start upgrading a few pieces. But yes, I have a jointer, I have a planer, I have a bandsaw, I have a scroll saw, I've got a router table, I've got bench sanders, all kinds of sanders. I'm set for tools. The only thing I don't have is a 3D printer, and I'm not sure I want one yet. But my CNC machine's kind of on the fritz. The one that I bought a little tiny one. It never worked right. So anyway, I got it all, and I never paid retail for any of my tools except two small tools, which I couldn't find on Craigslist. All of my tools, at least 50% off retail on Craigslist, secondhand. All but two small tools I bought outright.
Well, unless my Etsy store takes off and starts doing something, or somebody starts placing some custom orders for some stuff I can make for them with what I got, I'm never going to see anything ever again, because on Social Security, that only goes so far. Having to refinance the car in order just to make the deductible on insurance, and now I don't know how in the world I'd ever fix the house, because I don't even have borrowing power. You can't borrow what you can't pay back. So unless the insurance decides that they're going to uphold their end of the deal and pay for the repairs on the house, now I've got a lawyer to pay. I don't even know how much he's going to be hitting me for on all this. So,
Well, he'll
I'm
give
kind
you
of
when you talk to him on the phone. He should give you an idea.
yeah, he'll be giving me details Tuesday on, how deep in my pockets he thinks he's going to get. And I got news for him,
So with the funds not being released that you need, they only gave you that little pittance. Does that mean the contractor's not doing any work? Your house is
no, he ain't going to do nothing unless they're going to release funds. He can't even buy shingles for what they're offering me. Are you kidding? And so that check is going to go back to the insurance company, because I can't cash it. If I cash it, it's like I'm accepting it. I'm not accepting that. Hell no. That'd be total stupidity. I mean, they really think that I just fell off that turnip truck. They really do.
Frenzy says she wrote me something. Will you pro bono read it for me? Will I read what you sent me for free? Well, of course I'll read what you sent me for free, if that's what you're asking.
She wanted to know if you worked as a publisher.
I do work for a publisher, and she said she wrote me something, so I'll look for that. And Maker238 says, I've been making on junk tools for the last 15 years, and they work just fine. Use them for some year and then find ones that you outgrow. Yeah, and that's just, I mean, some of my tools are higher end, and some of them are, most of them aren't, but they're true. Like, I take care of them, and I mean, I don't just take it from someone's Craigslist shop or garage and just plug it in. Like, I make sure everything's level and square, and it does the job. Like, my jointer, it is like the lowest end jointer in the world. I mean, it's like a little bench top. It hardly weighs anything. It barely does the job. And I have a itty bitty bandsaw, like a little. It's embarrassing. My bandsaw is so teeny weeny tiny, and I think it was that was the one tool I bought. Well, the two tools I bought outright. One of them was the bandsaw, and it was $99 at Home Depot, brand new. And it's just a little baby one. I'm like, kind of embarrassed to even have it. That's got to go. But yeah, no, but the thing about tools is it just has to cut straight or drill straight. The tool really doesn't. You got to use it properly. Like, you can't tell a board was cut with a nice saw versus a crappy saw. It's both cut the same. Anyway, make a bigger. Yeah, Maker238. He made a bandsaw. You did Mark, or what's his name? Matthias Wandel. He followed Matthias Wandel's wooden bandsaw build instructions, I believe. Didn't you? I think you did. And that's huge. These bandsaws are big. Frenzy Wicked Truth says, yeah, Woodgears. Woodgears.ca. That's his website. Do you think if someone reads a 937-page book and retains it in just under 18 hours is a slow reader? Well, I mean, no. I don't. If that's the question, my answer is no, Frenzy Wicked Truth. He's one of the first YouTubers I started watching. Yeah, Matthias is a fascinating guy. I like him because he has an engineering mind, and he solves problems with an engineering solution, and it's really fun to see what he comes up with. He used to work for BlackBerry back when they were all the rage, and he built this contraption with, like, if this was the BlackBerry phone, you stick it on this panel and then you crank something and all these gears, and it would spin it around like this, but it would also twirl it like that, and it would also twirl it like this. So it had like roll, pitch, yaw, and the idea was to test the phone if it could hold the cell signal, or if the cell signal would drop if it was wiggled around. But it was like a whole wooden contraption. It was the stupidest thing. It only had one purpose in life, which was to like wiggle this phone around. And anyway, it was just an engineering. Anyway, I like it.
Oh, we got a couple new ones there in the chat. Chris Nealon's in the house and Jim Dockrell's in the house. Good to see both of you.
And Niantic River Woodcrafting with Chris Nealon.
I said Chris Nealon.
Oh, see, you got to say Niantic River Woodcrafting with Chris Nealon. It's polite to read out the whole name of the YouTube channel.
I'm old and I'm tired.
I can't argue with that.
I do not have time for all this somatic stuff y'all got going on. You know, the man's name is what it is. It's right there in the name.
Vicar Deloach said y'all should have me on sometime. I can't type this fast. Brenda was just saying she wanted to bring a third person on in a new segment where you can ask me at least one question. And as long as you're entertaining, Brenda will keep you on the show.
Yeah, the segment is called Ask Matt Anything, but you have to be entertaining. You know, it has to be, a question that
shoot him the StreamYard link. We'll get you on here, Ryan.
Let me get the.
All right, Brenda's going to push the buttons, and I'm going to pretend to entertain you while she's pushing some buttons there. So,
well, I can probably entertain you at the same time.
And push buttons at the same time, or you're multi-talented. I could have people look at my taco.
Would you like my financial report? It's not very long. No bra, no panties. I mean, there it is. No bra, no panties. That's my financial report. You can't wear what you can't buy.
Jeez. Jim Dockrell says, I could ask Matt lots of things. They may be uncomfortable for him to answer, though.
There you go, Ryan. We're waiting for you.
Now, I do not guarantee I will answer all questions, but I will disclose that I'm pretty open to much more than I think the average person. I'm pretty open to much more than I think. 238.
I got to get my earphone situation.
Okay.
Hold on now. Hold on. Oh, God.
I'll bite.
There they are. I got it. Just 1 second. Yeah. Oh no.
The hat's off.
What's going on? I don't understand. It's too much to comprehend. Can we do it?
I love those keyboards in the background.
There he is.
We can hear you. Welcome to Mind Equals Blown, Ryan.
Okay. Is the echo gone?
I don't hear an echo.
I hear something in the background, but it's not an echo.
I do. Okay, maybe it's gone.
I think maybe it's gone. Hey, Carrie Mace is here. Hi, Carrie. We're having a new segment called Ask Matt Anything, I think.
That's what it's called.
Ask Matt Anything. Ryan is our first guest co-host.
Oh, God, it's a hot mess.
As long as Ryan is entertainment, he will remain on the show as entertaining.
I got it. Okay. And then we go here. Am I here?
Yes, you're here.
All good, brother.
I made it. It's just too much technology. It's too much. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a simple man. I do things simply. This YouTube stuff is it's a lot,
Well, we're glad you pushed all the right buttons, and we're glad.
If I can figure it out, you can figure it out.
Yes, look, I have a little thing too. Can I put that on my microphone?
Oh yeah, sure. There you go. Yeah. We prefer an octopus, but we'll take that.
Wait, I don't have an octopus. I have a Yoda.
It's all good.
Oh wait, no, it's green screened out.
Oh. Wait, that's your real house behind you, isn't it?
Yeah, this is my real house.
So you put a picture of your own house behind you
I
as a
don't
green
know
screen.
what is the green screen? Should I not show what it is? I don't know. Is this entertaining? I'm a hot mess.
Oh, I see. I thought you were in front of a green screen
I
now.
don't know. This is my house.
Okay. Oh, I know that's your house, but I'm like,
Look,
I was just
I
confused
pulled up the baby Yoda.
because he's all green. Yeah.
And he's green.
There's a StreamYard setting for that.
That's what it is.
You can
So
click
if I
under
had a
the
green
gear.
screen up, I could be there.
I can put one on too. Well, actually, I don't want to.
No, you got too much green. I like Matt's theme with the green. It's very warm. It's very good feeling.
Thank you. Yeah, it's branding. You got to be able to recognize it from far away. So.
Mine, I'm trying to do the tie-dye for mine.
Yeah, all good.
You know, something in mine behind that is why pick one crayon when you can pick the whole box?
I like your thinking, good sir.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, my kids say that. Their favorite color, they write down rainbow. You know, and I love it. You know, why not?
I made a rainbow unicorn for a 10-year-old friend of the family, and she said her favorite color was rainbow. And we were arguing back and forth that rainbow is not a color and it's all the colors, and it was fun, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like is black a color, or is that the absence of all color?
Absence of all color.
Well, it depends if it's reflective or light emitting.
My argue is, or is it all the colors mixed together?
For a reflective color space, it's all the colors. For the RGB color space, it's the absence of color. So it's the opposite depending on how you look at it.
It's, you know, and I say, is it either light or is it physical things that you can mix up, what your eye can visibly see?
If it's on the computer monitor, black is the absence. If it's on a canvas, black is everything.
Yes.
That's the way the universe works. There's two answers. Two answers to that question.
Well, how is everybody tonight?
Well, Brenda and I are both tired physically, but we're good. We're good spirits. We're happy to be above this side of the dirt. I think that's the right saying, Brenda. And we're thrilled that you're on the Ask Matt Anything segment. Do you have a question for me, Ryan?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You ready?
Bring it on.
How do you keep going when you put so much into something? You really put a lot of emotion into something, and you publish a video and it doesn't do very well, but then you can spend money and the video does well. What's your take on that?
My take is I have to have passion for the content that I'm putting out into the world. If I don't have passion about the content, I will back off and or shut the channel down. And that's the primary. If I make money along the way, which I'm trying to do, and I encourage,
It'd be nice.
It would be nice, but I never want to be the type of content creator where you can tell I'm dialing it in, because that's just death. That's death waiting to happen as far as content creation goes. So, and that's why I don't yet, and I haven't yet had anything for commissions on my Awesome Wood Things channel, because I don't want my workshop to be a dreaded experience. I want to go into my workshop psyched about what I'm doing and excited. I don't want to go, oh, I have to fill this order, you know. So that's part of the answer. The second part is, and you had said you put a ton of money into it and it does bad, or you put a ton of money into it and it does good, or something doesn't land right. It's the 10th out of 10th video rather than the top performing video. How do I deal with that? It helps to not let random people's comments bother you.
You know, and I have two things, if I can come back. I'm not asking. It's just ask Matt one question.
You can ask as many questions as you want, as long as you're entertaining. Brenda will boot you if you're not entertaining.
Mine is that y'all all know the swim factor, right?
Which I love.
Right.
That was a random idea I had no idea that that was even going to be a thing. I even debated whether or not filming it. Could you imagine?
Dare I say unique? And it's hard to be unique on the internet.
And so I would say, are you ready? Everybody sitting down?
Mm-hmm.
I put more money into the saw stop than I did the swim pactor.
That's why I love the swim pactor.
But when I released the saw stop video, it immediately became my #1 video. And I hesitated even, shooting that video. You know what I mean? Because I knew what it would do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the bottom line to that question is that I want people to make YouTube videos. You say you want people to make videos that people click on, or make awesome videos.
Make vids
right?
people watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you make the videos that you want to watch, and if you're a hardcore YouTube viewer, I've got 14 years. I know every making platform. I know all of them. And I could tell you all of their projects. It's just, I want people to click on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
I want the experience. I want it all. And it's not, narcissistic. It's more so I want you to follow along and be interested enough just in what the heck I've got going on.
Here's my comment to that. And hi, Russ Meadows, who popped into the chat.
Hey, Russ.
My friend. All right. People on YouTube who interact with you and consume your content will consume your content for a variety of reasons. You will never have 100% of your audience fitting into one box. Yes, you would love the viewer that is all in on Maker 238 Deloach. They want to know everything that you do, every video, every post, every community post. And whatever you put out, they'll just love. That type of viewer exists. However, it is a small percentage of your audience. The people that wanted to see that saw stop video really wanted to see content about saw stop, and they found the video, or the video was recommended to them, and they clicked it, and they consumed it, and they consumed it at a higher level. That's not a bad thing.
No, I was very sneaky with doing that because I didn't have to get a saw stop, and I've been drooling on one since I saw the hot dog YouTube video. However, everybody drooled on that. You're like, oh, I don't even have to worry about it anymore. That's worth, that's $50,000 hospital bill, if not more. But what I wanted with that is I did the thumbnail, with the face, and I did all the tail signs that you're supposed to do for a YouTube video. I know how to do all that stuff. I just choose to release the content that I do because I'm hoping, I've got about a 5-year plan. That's mine, to where if I've got 5 years worth of content and I kind of, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, it's a car video, it's the swim pactor. Oop, I'm not supposed to talk about the car stuff. But, I'm trying to open up, I'm trying to become multifaceted to where if along down the way, you do want to know about a saw stop, you're going to see this crazy man from Tennessee that's in a shop that doesn't speak good. You're going to see some misspellings on there. And I want that origins of YouTube feel. Do y'all know what can you taste it a little bit, like how YouTube used to feel? When you got on there and you were like, I'm just like that guy.
There's someone sharing the process with the internet. Come along with me while I learn. Come along with me while I build. Come along with me as I troubleshoot this thing. Yeah. And you are filling up your back catalog for the future. 2 years from now, all of those videos that you put on YouTube getting a measly 50 views here, 200 views there, 600 views there. that's all back catalog that someone could watch your latest breaking video for the first time and then watch 5 or 6 of your back catalog. So those videos are going to earn you revenue and clout and position within the YouTube algorithm. I know it's tough. I know it's tough to put out stuff and not have it land, but it's part of the game.
It's, and I can name drop a YouTuber that I've seen over the last year and a half. Louise something. He had the video where he slapped a chicken until it cooked up. Do y'all know who I'm talking about?
I didn't see that one, but
well, it's a goofy video. And prior to that, he had under 100,000 subscribers. And he took that idea, which is an awesome idea. You're going to slap a chicken with friction and cook it internally,
No.
right? It didn't land the first time that he submitted it on YouTube, and he did it again, and he did it again, and he did it again. And when he did it like that fourth time, as long as you're passionate, is what I'm saying.
Well,
it hit, and it hit.
It doesn't guarantee, but yeah.
I think it's got 10 million views. That was enough to bring his subscriber count up 300,000, I think, something like that. And then because I've been a longtime viewer of his channel, because I'm a Peter Schreepool fan. I don't know if he's another weird maker. And I watched his stuff, and then I found this guy. But his most of his stuff had under 100,000 views. Some of them had 30, some of them had 15. But now I go back and I look on them. Every single last one of them are 1 million.
Yeah.
That's the key. You just have to produce content that that you're passionate about. Mm-hmm. And as long as you stay after it, I mean, either you've got a backlog of really good stuff that you're proud of. There's nothing wrong with that.
Passion's a part of it, but you've got to meet the expectations of the viewer. I mean, if your video editing isn't on point, if you're droning on too long about a topic that you could have said in 30 seconds, but you went on for 3 minutes, there's things you can do that can be passionate, but aren't entertaining. So you've got to, passion is a critical piece to it, but it's not the only piece. Like you got
to comment.
Oh, here we go. Brenda's got a suggestion.
Okay. Some of the most successful channels that I watch on YouTube, they got millions of subscribers. They do like a vlog about whatever their basic topic is, where yours would be making. Okay. But they incorporate their family into this so that you get to know everybody in the family, and they all, have their part that they contribute to, in your case, making. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I know your wife can paint. I've seen what she did to that.
She can do pottery. She can do everything.
So
all of my family can do everything.
Yeah, you get them incorporated into your videos. The audience falls in love with that and what they're doing. And it makes them say, okay, I want to see what he's come up with next. They don't wait to see if YouTube puts it up there on their suggested. They go to your channel to see what you've put up.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I do. That's what a lot of people do.
That's what a percentage of your audience will do.
Yeah.
But a lot of your audience won't be that.
And they will tell their friends about it when they're talking about YouTube videos and what they enjoy watching in either Messenger or telephone conversations or face-to-face or whatever. They'll say, hey, have you saw what this guy's putting up there and his family and what they can do? And, you might want to check this out. And that brings more people to your channel. And then they tell people and it just keeps getting you more and more folks. But you got to get them to like you. You got to have that charisma.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm at, y'all, is this therapy session with Maker?
Yeah,
no.
It's Ask Matt anything.
I know. Therapy with Matt.
I know.
And it's you have to find the warm spot that makes you feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Like when I watch you guys, I mean, y'all been on YouTube for a long time. I like watching you guys. I like hearing your voice because y'all are comfortable. I mean, you're enjoying what you're doing, and that's good stuff. I like to surround myself around people that give me inspiration. So,
Brenda
Well,
and I
I'm
try and be
comfortable. It,
entertaining.
it doesn't really have anything to do with being on YouTube. It might have more to do with no bra, no panties. But hey, you know,
mine's you're going to see warts and all. You're going to see all the jank. You're going to see, and I think you're really onto something with that, with the family. I mean, because the YouTube channels that I watch a lot of making channels, but there's a lot that the other ones, the what is it? Way Out West blow in vlog. It's an Irish guy and his wife, and they're just homesteading. And right now, he's making a monorail or a mini railway system for his homestead. Like, I want that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, like, you watch it, and you're like, that's what I'm trying to do. You know, but it's the connection with the audience. You know, because some of the people that you're watching, you know, they put out a video. Look at the comment section. That's how you know that they've got a community, not that they've got an audience. Because there's a lot of people that I watch that have 10 million subscribers, but then you look at the comments and it's just like, heck, I could probably comment. You know, that's kind of how I feel. You know, but
comment back as much as they can. Now it can get it can get impossible if you get big enough, but when you're growing, definitely comment. Because if someone took the time to 1, click your video, 2, watch your video, and 3, comment on your video, if you can comment back to them, you definitely should.
well, and there again, that's where you recruit your family. You know, because you're only one person, you can only do so much. And you know, maybe your wife can edit some of it. You know, check it out and see.
And you can grant another YouTube account comment only privileges on your. I'm
gonna do that with my wife.
Yeah, it's easy. You can set it up in the control panel.
But talking about haters, you know, you're talking about people that will tear you up on comments. I built that Thanos Lego set.
Yeah.
And I put it on the I Like to Make Stuff YouTube or Facebook group.
Right.
You know, beautiful, beautiful community. Yeah. And then this guy comes in and he just tears me a new one. Talking about you should build something. Do you ever make anything that's real instead of playing with kids' toys?
You can't let randos bring you down.
And that was my first taste. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I liked it.
Are you on the troll? Are you on the troll comments Facebook group? There's a troll. You can screenshot your.
Me and my wife just were like, dude, we just want you to have the best day ever. I am so sorry that whatever made you uncomfortable today. Do this. Matter of fact, if you tell us where you live, I'll send you the same set, and that way you can have the same excitement. You know,
you can kill them with kindness. There's all kinds of tactics, but the thing I get frustrated with is other YouTubers coming to me for advice, and they're trying to get the answer of what they can do to not get negative comments. And I'm like, don't even go down that path. I've got negative comments because my fingernails were too clean. Can you imagine? Like, how am I supposed to prevent negative comment? Or, you know, I got negative comments because I used plywood instead of natural wood. I mean, no matter what you do, you're going to get bad comments. So don't even sweat.
And see, I learned very early that is interaction. And you know what interaction does?
It boosts the algorithm.
It boosts the algorithm because the more they don't care if it's a like or a dislike. They don't care what they're saying or not.
Here's a fun fact about interactions. If your video has an somewhat equal amount of downvotes with an equal amount of upvotes, then it double triggers the algorithm because that's a controversial video. And YouTube, the algorithm will tell YouTube that if they put your video in front of a hater, they'll watch it. And if they put it in front of someone who loves it, they'll watch it. Both ways they're watching it, which is what YouTube wants. But it's not something you can do predictably. And you could get burned. You have to have that even distribution of up and down. And my one video, I did that. I tried to do a snarky video where it was sort of like being mean, but trying to be funny by being mean. And I was like, You just need common tools around your house, and then I show the 5 tools that I'm going to use, and they're all shop tools. So the comments like, I don't have those effing tools. How dare you? And I'm like, it was sarcasm, but it has 300 downvotes and 300 upvotes, and it is the 5th most popular video on my entire back catalog. YouTube just keeps pushing it. And it also has red circles in the thumbnail. I don't know if you know this, but if you put a red circle in the thumbnail, they're automatically clicking on it. It's just like moths to a flame. It's like click.
I love it.
It's a
so
brain
you're
trick.
saying I should pick a video, you know, a relative. I know, honey. I know. I got to take the dog out. This is a stray that came up to our house 6 days ago. She's a Italian greyhound. I don't know if I can
Wow.
but can you see her?
Hi, baby.
Yeah.
I see her.
Hey, honey bear. We're just suckers.
How's Peachy doing? You put Peachy in your videos all the time. I like that.
Well, because every time that I guess it was the beep, beep, beep of the GoPro, and here, meow, meow, meow.
Maybe it's just you talking. Could just be your voice.
Maybe. Oh, here's the wife calling.
Okay.
They're out of town. I'm going to have to catch that.
Okay. Thanks, Brian.
Hey, I love you guys. Y'all keep making on.
Peace and love.
It. Yes, peace and love. Thank you, guys.
You got it. Isn't he great? I love that guy. I love you,
I
Ryan.
wish him a lot of success, boy. I tell you what.
Oh, if anyone deserves to blow the F up on YouTube, it's that man right there.
Yep.
I mean, it's a crime more people don't follow his channel. And I'm not blowing smoke. I really believe that.
Jim Dockrell's an Italian greyhound. Does it use its paws when it barks?
Oh, yeah. That made my night. How about that?
Yeah. See, I had a good idea.
Yes, you did.
Out of adversity, comes genius. What can I say?
Yeah. Did you like that audience? Did you like having a temporary third co-host? Let us know in the comments if we should continue that on future segments.
Well, I think we ought to give something away.
Yeah, let's give something away, and then I'm going to have to wrap things up here because I'm going to fall off my chair here.
Well, you want to give them the spiel?
Sure. Okay.
Well,
We have 7 people watching. Oh, applause. Okay. Mitchell Illuminator likes it.
Hey, didn't see you come in.
Okay.
Welcome.
Brenda's going to give away a free item, a physical item. It's going to be mailed to you if you are the winner. There's going to be one winner. She's wrote down a number on a piece of paper. If you guess the number exactly right, you win. Only guess when she says go. Only guess once when she says go. If you're inside the United States, you get it delivered to your house for free, for nothing. If you're outside the United States, you can pay for shipping because shipping's expensive. Brenda's on a fixed income and a tree fell through her house and she's getting, the business from the insurance company not playing along. So you can either pay for shipping if you're outside the lower 48 states, or you can re-gift it to someone in the chat. So that way everyone gets to play. She wrote the number down as letters. She didn't write the numbers down. And she goes crazy with capitalization because she knows I work in the publishing field during my day job and I do not tolerate improper capitalization. But she doesn't care. She does it anyway because she knows it drives me nuts and she likes to drive me nuts. I don't know what she gets out of that, but she does.
It's my hobby.
So as a bonus guess, each person gets a free bonus guess. You can guess how many capital letters are in there. So the nomenclature would be you guess the number of the main prize / and then you put the number of capital letters. That would be how you would enter your guess. And super chats help fund this endeavor because all the AdSense money goes to pay shipping, which she funds out of pocket for you, the community. So that's the spiel. What are the number ranges that people can pick from?
Between 1 and 7.
Oh, an old school. All right, when can they go?
Go.
Pick a number between 1 and 7. Pick one time. Remember to put the bonus guess in there for how many capital letters you think she wrote. And we'll see who wins. Everyone can play. If you're out of the country, you can pay for shipping or re-gift it. Someone in the chat. Numbers are coming in.
Jim Dockrell's going to go walk his dog.
Okay. He's up in Kanata.
We got a winner.
A winner already?
We got a mega winner.
6-2. 6 is what? Russ Meadows, you won the prize and you won the bonus prize. Congratulations.
Winner right out of the chute. I mean, boom, he's on it.
He's dialed into you, Brenda.
Hey,
You're on the same wavelength.
My mind is just like nothing.
Blown. Dare I say blown?
It's not a steel trap. I
mean, does your mind equal something? Hint?
Anybody should be able to just read right through there. Because it's just a little veil. It's not even a curtain.
Well, what are the prizes Mr. Russ can pick from, Brenda?
Okay, let's see what we got here, Russ. The first thing I've got is I've got the bracelet that I make. These are the
paracord.
There you go, paracord bracelets. This is the double cobra. So there's a lot of paracord in there, and it's got the little snap latch thing on the back of it. So I've got that. Then I've got, let's see, I've got some dream catchers up here. We got a pink one or an orange one. So if you want dream catchers, your choice, pink or the orange. Those are ones I've made. We've also got a picture I painted and framed. So there is a picture that I painted and framed that is
whoa, look at
an
that.
acrylic pour painting in greens and purples, lavenders. So
Brenda,
we've
that's
got
really
that.
nice.
And we've got a couple different styles. You pick your style that you want of the phone covers.
Oh, nice.
That's one's got some purple flowers on it and stuff. And it's got a little cord that you can put on it to hang it around your neck.
A lanyard, yeah.
And then I've got this one that's more of a feller style, I think. Get it out of the box here. There's the other style.
Oh, cool. Jimbo stopped in. Hi, Jimbo.
Hey, Jimbo. Good to see you. So we've got the bracelet. We've got choice out on the dream catchers. We got the picture I painted, or we got choice out on the phone covers. So you tell me which one you want. I'll put your name on it.
Okay, Russ, let her know, and she will get you set up. And send your address to her, please, by messenger.
Yeah, go over on Messenger, drop me your address so that I can get it wrapped up and get it out in the mail.
Bracelet, paracord bracelet.
Bracelet it is.
And he got the bonus prize, too.
And the bonus prize this week is the manual can opener, bottle opener.
Woohoo!
So,
and a bottle punch opener.
Well, yeah, it's got
Hawaiian punch.
See if I can get that. There's a little bottle opener thing on there, and there's this kind of bottle opener up there on the top of it. The pointy
which is only
thing.
Good for Hawaiian punch. That triangle one won't open anything but Hawaiian punch.
Now that's not necessarily true.
I'm just kidding.
Because I've had times where my electric can opener went belly up on me, and I've had to grab one of these for like a can of tuna or something. You punch enough times around the rim, you'll get that lid to pop off there. You just have to be persistent. But it'll open a regular can.
Very good.
So in a pinch.
V8 cans, Jim Bashir says. Yep. V8 cans.
So we got that set aside there, and Russ can get me his address, and after the show I will pack that up. And
Mitchell
have that
Knitter says the triangle opens pet milk too.
Yep.
I didn't know pets had milk, but okay.
That's a brand. There's Carnation, there's Pet.
Is pet milk not for pets?
You can give it to pets if you want to, but you can also put it on your cereal.
Oh, okay. It's
brand
awkward.
name.
It's awkward consuming something as a human and it having the name pet in it. It's a little weird, but
they might have milked a cat to get it. I don't know.
Stranger things have happened. Grapefruit juice, says Frenzy Wicked Truth. Condensed milk, says Jim Bashirs. I think you're all wrong. It's only Hawaiian punch. I'm sticking to my guns.
Mager juice.
Eggnog can't. Oh, do you like eggnog? I love me some eggnog.
Not until Christmas.
Well, of course, for Christmas.
I like it over the holidays, and I'm not too much on it any other time of year.
Well, I love eggs. I'm an egg eater. I eat eggs.
I like deviled eggs.
Now, that's the one type of egg I don't often eat.
I think that's what's made me so mean. Because they're devil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think we probably held him up long enough, but thanks everybody for coming in, and I hope you enjoyed our foolishness here tonight.
If you have a question for me, tune in next week and we'll have another Ask Matt Anything segment.
Make sure you got your camera working so you can come in here. If we're on camera, you ought to be on camera too. We'll just all get on here and have a little Ask Matt Fest.
It doesn't have to be maker related. It doesn't have to be YouTube related. You can ask me anything.
No, we can ask him about his shiny new Hooters or anything.
Yep. No one asked me about that, so I guess
not yet.
That secret's gonna stay with me.
Oh, it was great to see everybody. Let's see. Portal Woodworks come in here. Good to see you. Come in a little late. We're getting ready to sign out of here, but you can always watch it on the rerun. And if YouTube will ever get done processing my heifer, I'll put the heifer haven up tonight for you. Yeah, hit that like button on your way out the door and, share it out so everybody can watch and see what we did on here tonight. And we will see you next week. If the Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise. Night, everybody.